everybody. God damn, guys. It's been a while since I streamed, actually. Hey, so for anybody watching this stream for the first time, or like for anybody returning, my name is Offkai Isekai Traveling Cosplayer Extraordinaire and Offkai Expo Returnee. That is right. I have just returned from Offkai Expo in America just around like last week. Really tiring, and I've pretty much been dead since when I returned around the 23rd. Yeah, so the first day I got back wasn't actually too bad, was just exhausted, but like the second day after I woke up from that, oh, it was bad. I just straight up died. Like, I hit a fever of about 38.3 and started coughing, and it didn't exactly help that, like, apparently COVID was going around too. Oh shit, the donuts have returned! Billy Donuts, hey! Nice to see you. It's been like 6 months since I last streamed. 6 months since I last saw you, man. Like, oh crap. Oh man, I'm getting the feels, man. It's been so long since I actually last saw you. Like, oh god, just like, oh god, good to know that you're still here, to check me out, man. Fuck, shit, what's been going on with your life, man? Yeah, long time no see indeed, like, god. Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, as for me, like, what I've been up to, like, I've just came back from Offkai, which is, like, the big VTuber event out in the USA. Just returned to Japan, got back on the 23rd. Didn't have that much going on. 24th, arrived in Japan. 25th was also still kind of fine. The 26th, though, oh man, I was just like, I just woke up to the nastiest fever. Like, I straight up had, like, my throat was super dead. Then like I was already worried because apparently a few people on Offkai had corona, so that was fun. So decided, you know what, let's just go get it checked. Looks like I was fine today. So yeah, looks like it's just very bad throat. Hey, Ada Campbell, welcome to stream. Yeah, welcome to stream. Hi. Yeah, I was just telling about like how I'm like just dead. Like, you can probably also still hear it in my voice a little bit, but like my throat is just shot to hell. Like, I thought it was COVID, but it turns out it probably is just exhaustion from like going to a foreign con and just being active for like about 18 hours a day. Yeah, but like to go over what I was doing in Offkai, like, yeah, just went to experience the con. And like, so day one, well, not really much went on in day one, but since I was in America, and you won't believe this, while I was in the US, the hotel I stayed in had not one, but 2 casinos right next to the hotel. So, in all my infinite wisdom, the night of day one, for the first time in my life, I went gambling. And you know, it was going well. It was going well at the start. It was really going well at the start. So at first, you know, like, it was just my first time. Sat down, played some blackjack, the one game I knew how to play. And like, I felt kind of bad because I was even asking like the guys around me, like, because I knew how to play blackjack. Like, you know, you hit, you draw the cards, like you try to get the 21 and all that. But like, I thought I was doing the right gestures, but apparently I wasn't. And I was like such a total noob to everybody else at the table, and I had to like ask the guy beside me, like, hey, how do you gesture for like a hit or a cut? So they were really nice, you know. They just taught me how. And how much money did I lose? Oh, I'm getting right to that. So believe it or not, I started off strong. I started off winning about 50 bucks. So I started off with $100, right? Bet small over the first like 20-30 minutes. I slowly built up to about like $50. Yeah, $50 up. And then I started being more confident. I started betting $25 at a time, because if I won that, then, you know, I win even bigger. But apparently the deck wasn't really feeling too hot at that point, and I started losing and losing and losing until I went down to like about like 70 to $60. Now, and then I bet it all in. Put all my $60 in. Got a natural blackjack. So I went back to up to like about 150 because blackjack pays out 6.5 to 5 at that table. So went up, back up to 120. One small again, but then at this point, the problem was I started getting addicted to the feeling of like winning big, and I was kind of already comfy with betting more. So I made the mistake of betting, well, a solid 25 to 50 each time, and that was really bad for the pace, even though it was a hot deck. So I kind of started losing money a lot more, and I went back down to 50 again and got a blackjack again. So this was kind of really bad this was kind of already really bad because I was like, you know what? I made it back from the brink of death twice. I can start betting more. So I started betting in 50s. And that was when I lost it all. I lost my $100. My first $100. In all my infinite wisdom, I was like, you know what? I've come back from the brink of death twice. I can do it again. Putting up for another $100, and you know what's the first thing I did? All in. I'm smart, and I have impulse control. Totally do. And believe it or not, I lost my 100. So there I was, down $200. First time gambling. Every single cell in my body screamed at me, saying, "No, do the responsible thing. You gotta quit now." And then I looked at the clock. It was about 10:30. It wasn't 10:30. It was about 11 p.m. I was like, you know what? Night is young. I don't have to be back at the hotel until 1 a.m. So put me up for another 100. Now at this point, I knew I had to have a strategy. I can't be going in blind anymore. I'm already down to $100. So I went to the toilet. I googled how to card count, and believe it or not, chat, it worked. So over the next 2 hours, I started from slow betting just to figure out if card counting really works. It started working. I started betting 50 bucks at a time again. And when the clock hit 12, by the time the clock hit 12, believe it or not, I won my $200 back and more. Card counting really works, chat. Who knew? Oh my god. Oh yeah, nah. No, Billy, what are you talking about? That's not luck, that's skill. Card counting is a skill, Billy. I'm telling you, man. Card counting works 60% of the time, all the time. Nah. Now, my cousin, though, who was playing with me, who was there for the con as well, he wasn't so lucky. He started playing 2 tables at once, and oh boy, did he start losing. The poor lad was like going on about like, Yes. I'm gonna bet $1 chips on like the bonus bets, like matching the dealer, lucky bets, and a buster bet. I'm gonna start like, I'm telling you, man, like you gotta put the $1 bets there. Like that's how you slowly build money. And all I see is his stack going lower and lower and lower and lower. And I'm like, bro, you want to learn how to like card count or anything? I'm gonna. He's like, no, bet, I got this. So we lost about $100 on the first day. Okay, yeah. So we lost about $100 on the first day, and then like he was like, oh no, yeah, nah, I gotta earn this money back. So then he came back the second day, and the night. Well, everybody was out partying and like doing all this stuff. Nope. He's out there to earn his keep. And well, thankfully, even though boy didn't card count, he actually managed to break even on the second day. And you know what? Like what we both took away from that was just like, you know what? Casinos just ain't for us. It just ain't for us. Yeah, we're good. You know, one little thing that I did realize about the whole casino experience though, is that it honestly just feels like ranked. It feels suspiciously like playing ranked on League or any game really, cause it's like no on Tekken 2, on like Tekken as well, cause like when you play in a casino and you lose money, you just feel like, oh man, I gotta get my money back. In ranked, when you lose and you drop a rank, you feel like, oh no, I gotta get my ranking back. I gotta get my rank back up. You know, I can't be losing like this. So then, and then like when you do win, it's also like, oh, I've already won. I can rank up. I can get more money. Yeah. I can do that. Yeah. So I kind of just realized that. Wait a minute. Rank ladders casinos are just rank ladder with money. Yeah, I'm never doing this again. If I wanted that kind of hit, I'd be actually playing rank ladder. So yeah, at the end of the night, I actually ended with about $65 more than I started. But then it was like getting late at night, and I was like, hey, you know what? I'm either going home with $100 at least, or I'm going home with nothing. So I all in the $65, lost it all, and I just went home. Breaking even. Although now that I have a proven track record with card counting, if I ever do go to the US, as long as I don't get caught, I'll try to make myself a profit. I'll try to make myself a profit, you know? If you find that you're good at something, like, why not, right? Why not? Although it is kind of scary how like for the next few days while I was still there, I was really itching to go back to the casino. But shout out to all the parties that I found in Offkai Expo. Like you guys genuinely helped me avoid the casino for the last 2 days. So yeah, like I think day 2 I was just like dying, and I just got back at like 12. And like 12, and I was like, you know what, big day, last day tomorrow, and they didn't go back. Now the third day now here's a really funny thing that happened in the third day. I kind of followed a pack of Brits to a room party, and I think we were all so shit-faced. They started playing a drinking game with me, and I don't know what exactly they were chanting or what is it I was supposed to do, but I downed a whole can of like, I think it was it wasn't a beer, it was like a it wasn't a pina colada, it was something like a pina colada. Let me just try to look for it. It was oh god, what was that? Alright, it was a Mai Tai that I spiked with strawberry soju. So day 3, after I was done with everything, like after I was done with it all, like I followed a group of Brits out for a night of drinking. Oh, yep, that's my boy. Yeah, the game drink, the gold stay alive. True Czar. Hey! I think like you were there. Yeah, so I think when I met you on Offkai day 3, like pretty much dawn at that point. I just came home, like, I just went down for, like, drinking with a bunch of Brits. And, oh my god, yeah. So, sorry for getting sidetracked. But, like, yeah. They played a drinking game with me. I don't know what the point was, but they just started chanting. And I was just like, okay. And then they started counting, and I was like, oh, nope. I know exactly what to do now. So I just downed a can of Mai Tai that I spiked with strawberry soju myself. So that was a pretty heavy one, and I just like had to like down it in 10 seconds while they were counting. So that was fun. But apparently I cleared that, and now I'm an honorary Brit according to a bunch of other Brits. VTuber's in it. Yeah, I'm a Brit now, chat. Oh god, I love those guys, man. So the funny thing is, after that, it was like, what? I got back to my hotel room at like 4 a.m. in the morning, but I had a flight to catch at 11 a.m. the next day. So what I kind of just did was like, I just, well, tried to sleep as much as I can, got my 4 hours, woke up, went to the airport, did my things, went back to sleep in the airplane. It wasn't that bad. I got 4 hours of sleep. But like, oh god, there was like this one Karen, like right next to the guy. So like, some guy next to me swapped seats, and I got a new guy, right? And the guy who sat next to me, like he bought a Karen with him, and I think it was like his mother-in-law or something. But like, I shit you not, chat. For 6 hours straight during this flight, this Karen was just going to town on this poor dude. Like, he was like, yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna take care of your dog. Like, we got all these things planned out. And she was just like, yeah, but it's not working, you know. Like, you gotta do it. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. Like, dude, you've been at this for like 6 hours. And the reason why I didn't call her out the whole 6 hours was because, one, I was sleeping for the 4, but like every time I like would wake up in the middle of it, because like, you know, it's the airplane, you're not gonna like get a good sleep as much as you try. But like, I like opened my eyes up a little bit, like, you know, and like this Karen just like wouldn't stop, just like ranting at this poor soul. And I was just like, oh my god, I am so glad I have my noise cancelling earphones on. Like, chat, if you're ever going on a plane, on a long distance flight, like, seriously, noise cancelling earphones, there you go. They are your best friend. They are the only way that you will get through it, especially if you need to sleep. So my noise cancelling earphones so super hard carried me through the Karen rants until my noise cancelling earphones died. Yep, my earphones battery died before she could stop ranting. And at that point, it was getting a little bit too much, so I just gave her the stink eye, and I kind of like waved for her to please leave. And thankfully she did, but oh my god. It's impressive that she could like rant that long, but at the same time too, it's also like, wow, like, dude, what is wrong with you, man? Like, Jesus, that was, it was impressive in a way, yeah. Like, that was like, god, borderline traumatic. Like, how, it's amazing that the guy didn't just like snap. Like, god, man, dude, that was insane, man. But yeah, like, that was yeah. I probably should have said 4 hours ago. I mean, I guess, but like, I'm assuming that that's like his mother-in-law or something. But at that point, I guess it's just like, you're just used to it, man. You're just used to taking a piss. Like, god, man, I feel for you, and like, I salute you, my mystery guy who was sitting next to me. Like, god, I just hope that you get whatever is going on with your life sorted out, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Ay. But like aside from that, like what I got to do on the plane was I actually finished the new Gundam G-Quarks, and oh my god, that was just a masterpiece. Goddamn. Like I don't know if it's just me loving the Universal Century and like G-Quarks having so many like callbacks to the original Gundam series, that's why I think it's amazing. But goddamn, just like from quality, from character designs, from like the fights that was happening, like ooh, goddamn, like the final fight between between the G-Quarks and the G-Fred against, oh my god, against the original RX-78 too. Oh, I was creeping. Shit, I was creeping. Jesus Christ, God, just. And then like all the callbacks to like Char just shooting the bazooka at Kycelia, like, oh, dude. G-Quarks, we needed more. We needed so much more. But by God, that was like the best Gundam series I've enjoyed in a long while. God. Aside from that though, I also managed to watch Blade Runner, like the original Blade Runner and 2049. And you know what? They hold up. They hold up pretty well. Especially the original Blade Runner, like, I don't know what it is, like, the visuals feel really ahead for their time. I'm just thinking like, oh my god, they did this at 1980 without any, well, probably some CGI, but like very basic stuff, like all the visual effects they did there, like, oh my god, there was just some magic in that, man. And I'd say in the 2049, I also really enjoyed 2049. I'd say it had better writing, definitely, but like, just kind of lost a little bit of that magic. I kind of feel like it could have done with a little bit more colorfulness, you know, like, cause the world presented at the original Blade Runner was like super colorful, super futuristic, but like retro at the same time. It definitely kind of tried to capture that feel, but I think it was just close enough, but like not quite enough. Could have been the CGI. Maybe they could have like done with like a little bit more practical stuff. Like a little bit more colors would have been great. Like don't be afraid to like make it pop. But you know what? Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed both. But yeah, like, oh, and like another thing that I noticed about the original Blade Runner is like, hang on, is Brian Fury from Tekken inspired by the antagonist of the original Blade Runner series? Cause they look pretty much the same, you know? Like android, white hair, short white hair, scar across the face on one end. Yeah, that's kind of like what I imagined it would be. Like what I imagine like Brian Fury was like based off of. So that was pretty interesting to like catch. But yeah, just like watching the original Blade Runner and watching the sequels that came in really just kind of makes you enjoy, and like really just makes you realize that, oh my god, so many movies after that was based on this original masterpiece. And yeah, I can definitely see why it's a classic, why it's like one of the biggest classics of all time. Another thing that I really kind of was surprised by about Offkai was that the guys who host it, they have day jobs. Like, Offkai's not their job, like not their main job. Like, and when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, how do you just do all this event stuff and your day job at the same time? And it's not just Offkai. I was kind of like, I met a few other event organizers, and they're all like, yeah, we just do this for fun, and we all have day jobs, and this is all that our spare time gets taken into. And I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck, guys? How do you guys have like the sanity to do all that? It's insane. Like genuinely, like, hats off to the Offkai staff, and god, like, guys, that you guys can actually be that friendly while still maintaining a day job, and like this being all your hobby time. It's like, oh my god, guys, like genuinely hats off to you guys. Like mad respect for like just putting on one hell of a show, guys. Like seriously, absolutely amazing. The hobby, the hobby takes all the PTO and probably more. Like Jesus, like absolutely amazing, Like all the hard work they put in to make sure that we have an awesome show at Offkai. Like, yeah, to like host an awesome, like just like a very enjoyable event for everybody. Like, hats off to you guys, man. Like, you guys are the shit, man. And looking forward to Offkai next year, and I hope that I can attend again. You know. I don't know, like hopefully this time as an exhibitor or like as a talent or a guest, you know, like let's make our account blow up on 2025, 2026. Let's go. Oh god. But yeah, aside from that, I've been saying aside from that too much. But yeah, like even in Offkai in the main stage days. No, in the main days of Offkai, just walking around, I saw so many awesome stuff. You know, like, funny thing is I actually met one of my cosplayer friends from Japan in Offkai, and I was like, oh my god, what are you doing here? Oh my god, what are you doing here? So that was really fun that I actually managed to, like, meet one of my cosplayer friends. Turns out she was, like, helping out with the meet and greet and all that. So, yeah, it was just fun to, like, get an unexpected meet with one of my friends, and like, you know, we just introduced each other to like all the friend groups and all that, and yeah, that was really fun too, like just have an unexpected meeting. I think she was cosplaying Doobie on the first, no, she was cosplaying Doki Bird. Yeah, she was cosplaying Doki Bird on the second day, and I just told her that like, oh yeah, there was a Doobie cutout with a remote control train. So somebody put a Doobie cutout on a mini train on the event, and god, that was hilarious, man. I love that. I love that so much. Speaking of which, this is actually one of the first times I've gone to a foreign con. Yeah, I think this is only my. No, this was my first. Yeah, this is my first American con actually. Oh my god. I'm just blown away by the energy and like by just how creative everyone is, man. Cause like you don't really get much of that in Japanese cons, you know, which is a little bit of a sadness. Everybody says like, oh yeah, Japan cons are the ones with the weird stuff, but you know they all try to follow the rules in a way. But I kind of forgot how refreshing like foreign cons are, especially in America with all the crazy shit that's going on, like. Yeah, like that dude with the Doobie cutout that he put on a miniature train. Oh god, I just can't get over that. Like that was the highlight of the weekend. Honestly, that was so fun. Oh my god. Another thing that was funny that happened was like I also found a bunch of Japanese people. And we kind of just decided to go on dinner for the first day, yeah. And one of them turned out to be a huge fighting game player. So just imagine two Japanese dudes in a group of like 4 or 5 people, just sitting there in a soul food restaurant. By the way, Jackie's Place, shout out to Jackie's Place, amazing food. Next to con venue, but like yeah, just two dudes speaking in Japanese in a soul food place, just having a heated debate about fighting games, and just stun locking the rest of the group just purely through like fighting game talk for hours and hours and hours on a soul food restaurant in America. That was just a kind of a funny little thing that happened, you know. But yeah, like shout out to Jackie's Place in San Jose, California. You guys have insane ribs, just like and the buffalo wings. That's like the first time in my life that I had wings where I could actually taste the flavoring. Like the spice hits so hard, and it just feels like I get a burst of that lime they marinated in. Like, oof. God, genuinely, just shout out to Jackie's Place. I kind of wish that I could have their fried chicken, but nah, I just couldn't. I just didn't have time to like check that place out again the second time, so that was kind of a little bit sad. But aside from that, yeah, like, God, Offkai, man, I'm already feeling the post-con blues. I'm just hoping that I can go again, but that's just something I gotta hope for next time, man. I don't know. There's not really that many cons with that kind of hype level going on in Japan, and like even less VTuber-focused cons in Japan, you know? I just kind of hope that they would do more of those in Japan. But I guess Summer Comic Cat's coming up. Kind of debating on whether to go or not. Really leaning to not, because it's just gonna be hot in it, and I'm gonna have to just tank the heat for a few hours on end, just trying to get in the line in the summer sun. It's like, yeah, I'm not keen on that. Not quite sure about doing that. So maybe my next event, if I'm doing it, might be Tokyo Game Show. Just gives me a little bit more time to prepare. Just gives me a little bit more time to like figure out what I want to do for it. Definitely doing like Ikebukuro Halloween this year as well. That's one thing I'm definitely looking forward to. I still haven't figured out what I want to cosplay though. I'm kind of thinking about Zenless Zone Zero or Star Rail. Might do a little bit of VTuber stuff. I kind of want to cosplay K9 Kuro, but at the same time, it's like, nobody's gonna know who he is in Japan. Kuro, please upgrade your fan base and reach out to the Japanese audience, please. I want to cosplay Sexy Pirate Man. So that's another thing to look forward to. Aside from that, oh God, aside from that, should just be a catchphrase at this point. But yeah, coming back to Japan, I've just slowly been trying to build up, just trying to slowly settle back down and trying to cut through my gray pile of shame. It's just, progress has been slow, but like it's an Astro Militarum army that I'm working on in Warhammer. So that's just something that I'm gonna have to tank, because it's gonna be a slow, painful grind. God, I just like, why did I decide to do this army? So for context, I am also a Warhammer addict. I've just been trying to build my latest army, which are just a bunch of soldiers. Just a bunch of average Joe soldiers trying their best to fight all the horrors that the Warhammer 40k universe has to throw at them. And the problem with that army is I have to paint an absolute fuckload of models. Like, God, the gray tide never stops. The sheer amount of gray I have to paint, it just doesn't end, man. It just doesn't end. Oh yeah, Dark Tide. Oh, so yeah, Dark Tide game concept absolutely back. Yeah. So what I actually play is like the thing that the original from Dark Tide. So like Warhammer 40k, yeah. I played a tabletop miniature game, and yeah, in all my infinite wisdom, I just decided to paint a bunch of highly detailed normal soldiers. I decided to do that as an army. The problem is I have to paint about 100 of these little boys. So, God, it just doesn't end. I think I started like March, and I'm only about to just barely be halfway done, which is fun, I guess, in a way. Yeah, I mean, it is highly recommended that you do not paint the Horde armies in full detail. I kind of locked into full details, so I shot myself in the foot there, which is fine. I'm just gonna have to finish this by what, December or something, if I'm fast. Oh god. I'm actually thinking of like slowly just maybe cutting down on Warhammer a little bit and like focusing more on streams, just because I'm starting to feel the burn of painting 100 tiny dudes at a time. But you know what? I'm just gonna enjoy what I enjoy when I enjoy it, you know? Not gonna force myself to finish this army. I'll always have VTubing, and whenever I get tired of VTubing, I'll always have the army again. It's a symbiotic relationship of procrastination. Yay! I procrastinate on one thing by doing another thing, and vice versa. That's the best way to do it, chat. That is the best way to do it. Not self-product advice. Do not take this for real. You know, another funny thing that actually happened was, so I sat down for a. Speaking of Warhammer, yeah. Another funny thing that happened was that I sat down for a game of Commander with Bricky, none other than Mr. John Warhammer, he who indoctrinates VTubers into Warhammer himself. I should react to his stuff. Like, being a VTuber who was like super into Warhammer and like not interacting and not like checking out Bricky's Warhammer Introduced series, not reacting to that. That's... yeah, why haven't I done that? I should do that, holy shit. But yeah, like in Offkai I actually managed to meet Bricky. Super nice guy, super nice guy. I sat down for a game of Commander with him. Managed to take the lead and almost won using a pre-con, which like next time. I'm gonna rebuild my actual Tyranids deck, and I'm gonna shower everybody with big fireballs, with big 50 mana fireballs. We'll get him next time, chat. We'll get him next time. So that was pretty fun. And another funny thing that happened was like I actually also met the voice actor for Axel Lowe of Guilty Gear, and apparently he was playing in the Guilty Gear tournament where he beat my cousin for second place. So my cousin's actually pretty prominent also in the Guilty Gear scene, and he's good enough to take a few locals on his own, and my cousin actually placed third on the Offkai Guilty Gear Strive tournament scene, on Guilty Gear Strive tournament, right? And Axel's voice actor managed to place second. And when I told him like, oh hey, yeah, you probably found my cousin, and his reaction was like, oh your cousin? Yeah, he's a freak in the best way possible. And I'm like, yeah, he kind of is. Like, dude plays on a keyboard. Like, I don't know what to say, man. That's genuinely psychotic behavior. Like, Jesus Christ. But apparently it's working for my cuz, man, because he's a pretty damn insane Ramlethal. Oh my god, yeah, I should probably ask Bricky if it's okay for me to like react to his content and stuff, because you know I just want to spread the good word of God, Emperor of Mankind. Absolutely, you know, we need more Warhammer in the world. We need more Warhammer in the world. I just want Warhammer to become more and more mainstream, so that I have an excuse to do more Warhammer related streams and actually make profit out of it. You know, the more I spread Warhammer, the more I get to do Warhammer content. Right. I'm gonna like soon rebrand into like a Warhammer streamer, man. Like, who cares about cosplay stream? I haven't done a single cosplay stream. Warhammer streams though, yeah. Warhammer good, chat. Warhammer good. Try Warhammer. Go for Warhammer, chat. We got this. Do Warhammer. Yeah. Okay. Enough of that psychotic stuff. But onwards and outwards. Yeah, fudge. Oh god. But yeah, like, what can I say, man? Offkai Expo Day 2, just basically tried to hang out with everyone. Day 3, just the Day 3 drink, just the Day 3 after party. I was exposed to so many firsts. Well, for starters, the first time becoming British, first time being in the vicinity of, you know, no, actually, yeah, nah, that's actually something that happened since day one, yeah. So, one other thing that I got exposed to for the first time in Offkai was no, for real though. Like, that was my first time in like, what do you call it, an open state, or like in a place where it's legal. And I was just trying to figure out what was that smell, you know, like what was that smell the whole damn time. And it's like, oh, it's the smell of the it's the smell of the medication I'm supposed to be on, that I chill and not be a wreck all the time. But yeah, for legal purposes, I have never smoked it. I have also, well, I have actually never smoked it, and for legal purposes I have no intent on ever smoking the devil's lettuce. Nor did I actually smoke it at all while I was in America. No, actually that's for real. I just couldn't, like, bro. I gotta go through security. I gotta get back to Japan. Like, I am not risking it where it is illegal in Japan, man. Absolutely not. But yeah, oh god. But I don't know, man. Like, Offkai Expo just changed a lot for me. I'm just blown away by how many, like, VTuber fans are out there, and just getting to meet all other VTuber fans as a fan myself. You know, it's just been insane. I just really enjoyed the con, and also, well, I'm just, like, very surprised at how many people just complimented me for my shirt, because I was wearing a Hawaiian shirt for like 4 days in a row, just dressed up to the nines. And also another thing that I was pretty surprised with was how everybody was just complimenting my hair as well. Because this is actually the first time I've grown my hair out. Because, like, mom was always like, "Ayo, nah, you don't look good with long hair. You have to cut it short. You look a lot more cleaner when your hair cut short. You know, you look a lot more mature, look a lot more professional. You look a lot more handsome." And then I went to Offkai, and everybody's like, "Oh my god, dude, your hair's so silky, so smooth, so long. Oh my god, your hair works so well for you." Like, oh my, yeah. And I was like, that's the first time I actually got a compliment. Like, oh my god, yeah. I guess I won't cut my hair then. Yeah, this works for me. This works for me. You know, maybe I'll go further. Maybe I'll go for like a full long hair. You know. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh yeah, guys. Like, please. Compliment me more. Yeah. So yeah, Mom, if you're listening to this, I am never taking hair or outfit advice from you ever again, and I will probably be wearing a Hawaiian shirt to work first thing next Monday. Yippee! Oh god. But yeah, I just think that, like, being an Offkai really did just renew my determination to, you know, just make it as a VTuber. Because, I don't know, the community is just, like, growing more and more every day, and everybody, and it's just so chill, so nice. Like, everybody's just around to have a good time, and I just hope that I can still be part of this community for much longer, and I hope that I can go on to grow as a creator. That hopefully someday I can attend Offkai as a guest. That's the goal for now, chat. That's the goal. Offkai main stage concert, Akia 2026. Let's fucking go. But yeah, what are my plans from here on out? Well, for starters, I think I'm gonna start churning out more covers, but the trade-off for that is I'm gonna start doing simpler MVs. So I'm probably gonna try to do less, like, complicated MVs. Maybe I'm gonna just do this with a karaoke stick in front. Maybe I'll change the backdrop a little bit, have the original video playing in the background. That's one thing that I'm gonna start doing, maybe. And another thing that I'm planning on doing is I actually just got Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Planning on streaming that soon, probably across this weekend. Look forward to that more. Gonna probably stream some Warhammer here and there. Gonna be long sessions of like Warhammer, so you guys better also get into Warhammer so that you can paint with me. Let's build a project together and all that. And hopefully, maybe we can also do a few streams of Spearhead or Combat Patrol soon. If I can just get a few VTubers who want to play the tabletop. If there are only some VTubers around my vicinity where we can do a nice little game together, that would be real fun. No, seriously though, any VTubers around the Akiba area who plays Warhammer, any Warhammer VTubers around the Akiba area, I'll build a table chat. I'll build a table. We can probably do it on the floor. Combat Patrol and Spearhead is a pretty small game. We can do this. Feed my Warhammer addiction, but also feed my VTuber addiction. Oh god. But yeah, like that's pretty much all I've got for Offkai. But god, like I just really enjoyed the event, you know. I'm just hoping that I can attend more. I'm just hoping that, you know, maybe we can do something a little bit more at Offkai next time. You know, like, because I was completely unprepared this time. I just had no idea what anything was going on. Maybe what I'd like to do next time is attend more parties, maybe interact more with the community and with the people, you know. Maybe make some friends who are going to Offkai first and then like meet IRL there. That's probably something I should have done, because like, oh my god, most of the time I was just like roaming around like aimless as shit, like not knowing what I should do. But, you know, maybe I could have like attended some of the meetups or the panels too, like next time. Well. But yeah, that's just what you get for like just not being prepared and just like being too scared to do anything. That I'm like, oh god. But yeah, guys, like really glad for the friends I made there. Like really glad with like what we've where I've come to like just be able to go there and all that. Yeah, but I guess that's it for me. So that's been my Offkai experience rant. Thank you guys for like watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully. Hey, Tato-kun! Hello! Looks like stream's not quite over, chat. Hello, Tato-kun. Welcome to stream. Oh no! I'm not ending just yet. I was just like ranting all about like how we've been going on in Offkai. How I was in off. God, he had words. Nah, I was just like ranting about like my Offkai experience. Like, yeah, it was fun. I just got to go to America, and I just like attended the event and all that. Lots of stuff. I was telling the story about like how I lost $200 gambling, and then I earned it back by card counting. So that was fun. But yeah, Tato-kun, how have you been, man? Oh god. Yeah, I had a really great. Had a really great time in Offkai, man. But yeah, it's just like Offkai's just kind of renewed my vigor for like doing more VTuber stuff. Cause yeah, everything there was just super fun. It was just like such an awesome community, and yeah, just a great event overall. I did meet quite a few VTubers, you know, like here and there. Also met with a lot of like the event staff. Like surprisingly, I actually met with more of their management staff more than VTubers, cause like you don't really know who's a VTuber in the event, you know, and all that. But like you can kind of spot who's staff pretty easily. So you kind of strike up a conversation with them, and like, I mean, in general, I kind of think that it's a lot more easier to like strike a conversation with like the staff instead of like the VTubers. So I got to meet with quite a few of like the event staff and like the VTuber company staff as well, and they're always fun. You know? They're always fun. Yeah, I just overall had a pretty good time in Offkai Expo, and like I just hope that I'm just keen for even more next year. But God, just got like so much stuff that I want to do for next time, and a lot more stuff that I want to work on now. But yeah, how much did I spend on Offkai? Surprisingly, nothing. I did not spend a single dime in Offkai. I did spend $200 in the casino, but then I got my $200 back, so that's fun. Not an Offkai casino, by the way. I just had 2 casinos next to where I was staying. I don't know. I was just in America. There was 2 casinos. They kind of recommended the casino for lunch and dinner because it was cheaper than the hotel restaurants. So I was like, you know what? Let's check out the casino. This is gonna be my first time in America where I'm legal of age. No, I actually didn't buy any merch at all from America because, like, I mean, what can I say, dude? I'm just broke from Warhammer. There's just not much I can really do. There's not much I can really spend in my budget at the moment, and just going to Offkai itself was already like kind of towing the budget. So I was like, can't buy anything, and I actually managed to hold on to it. I managed to hold on to not buying anything. Yeah, absolute Chad right here, chat. Oh, chat. One thing that I didn't get to do in Offkai though, I completely forgot. One thing I completely forgot to do in California. I didn't have In-N-Out Burger. Yep, I did not have In-N-Out Burger. I wish I was lying. I should have had. I wish I had time to go for In-N-Out Burger, man. But circumstances beyond my control. I just couldn't make it. I just couldn't make it to have any In-N-Out Burger, chat. Next time I'm in the area, I'm having In-N-Out. There's so much food that I wish I could have had, but like I didn't. I managed to get a revenge on the IHOP. Like, okay, I finally managed to get the IHOP fully loaded hash browns again, and they weren't as good as I remembered them. So I'm glad to get that out of the way. And the last meal I had before coming back to Japan was Firehouse subs. God, they are as good as I remember. Jesus Christ, man. Like, Firehouse subs is just SSS tier, man. So good. Oh shit, okay, you got a McDonald's open. Ah, welcome to capitalism, my friend. Yes. No, not Firehouse Burger, Firehouse subs. They're a Subway sandwich chain built by firemen, for firemen and all that. Like, but their subs, man. God, like, oh my god, I don't know what it is they do. I think what they do with their subs is they steam, not bake it. But it's so good, like, God. Like, it's so juicy, it's so nice, and it's so soft, like, absolutely amazing stuff, man. What are other things that I would have wanted to eat this time? Okay, so I got soul food, so that was, like, my quota for, like, ribs, barbecue. Oh, I got tacos while I was in California too. Yeah, who knew? Mexican food close to the origin. Really good stuff. Really good stuff, man. Really good tasty stuff out there. What are other foods that I wanted but didn't quite have time to? Oh, I did also get Chipotle. Chipotle was fine, you know. Hey, man, there's Offkai's always there each year, man. You just go for it, dude. Just go for it. We got this. Tell you what. Next year, Taito-kun attending Offkai next year as guest. We got this. Shit. Yeah. Money can find one lah. Find money, save money. Go to America. You got this. Or convince your boss that it's that it is a business trip worth funding you to go to. Yeah. If you could, I know lah. It's not that easy to save money, man. But hey, man, like, bet, like, you got this, man. One of these days, I believe you can get that dough. You can spend it all in Offkai. I believe in you, bro. We got this. Oh God. But yeah, God, like, either way, man, like, Offkai's just been a blast. Had a lot of fun. Met with a lot of really awesome people. And yeah, I hope I can go again next year. Here's to hoping, and hope I'll see you guys there as well. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna start streaming Clear Obscure Expedition 33. Hope you guys will stick around for that. And yeah, I've been Offkai Rouge, and I'll see you next time. Oh, hang on, yeah. Oh God, oh yeah. Before we close out. Thank you for that question, Tater-kun. Says, okay, we're about to extend the stream by like about another 10 to 30 minutes here, but the monkey brew. Oh, the monkey brew. So, to answer your question, do I still have the monkey brew? Yes, I still have the monkey brew. However, it's gone bad. It's gotten so bad. Like, we kind of kept it in the fridge for a little bit too long, and now there's sediment growing in it. So yeah, monkey brew, good beer, best drunk fresh, no preservatives. Oh God. Yeah. So a bunch of sediment started growing in the monkey brew. So yeah, we just can't drink that anymore. Honestly, I was gonna try to make a cocktail with monkey brew and monkey shoulder. Make it, the double monkey drink. But that's just not an option anymore. So yeah, oh my God. Hey, Sea-Dog VA, Connor, if in some chance in hell you're watching this and you still have stocks of monkey brew, fresh, drinkable, like, please let me have one so I can make the ultimate monkey cocktail. Or do another batch. Come on, it was a good beer. It was a really good beer. People will be keen to buy. Yeah, man. Oh God. Yeah, that's it for me and my Offkai experience, dude. Oh God. Hope to be there again next year. Hope to do more in Offkai next year. And I hope to win more at the casino next year. Now that I know how to card count. But yeah, I've been Offkai Rouge. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.